Okay, hello everyone, and again welcome to the channel। और आज देखने वाले हैं कि क्या गोल्ड में अपॉर्चुनिटी थी और क्या मैं उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को ले पाई या फिर whether this is an opportunity or not, मतलब है भी या नहीं है ना। So there are doubts in my mind, but अभी right now I just want to change the color। Okay, yeah, this looks better। तो सबसे पहले सिंपल सी चीज़ है एनालिसिस, व्हाट प्राइस एक्शन इज डूइंग, है ना। तो हमेशा की तरह दिस वीक राइट नाउ वी आर बुलिश in weekly time frame, and how I know it, because price is making higher highs and higher lows, and we can see 1 2 3 consecutive bullish candles till now। Okay great, just a second। Yeah, this looks good। Now we can do two things, and we can apply Fibonacci in two ways। First is like this, जहाँ से हम देख रहे हैं कि प्राइस 0.382 के ऊपर है, ना हम यहाँ ट्रेड ले पाए, ना यहाँ और ना ही यहाँ राइट नाउ। मतलब अभी तक तो नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन आई होप कि मेरा एनालिसिस सही हो और मैं उस चीज़ को ट्रेड कर पाऊँ। तो सबसे पहले सबसे सिंपल चीज़, इन चार, एक 786 पे, दूसरा 618 पे, तीसरा 0.5 पे, चौथा 382 पे, क्या हर इस लेवल पे अपॉर्चुनिटी थी गोल्ड में? हमें केवल ये देखना है। बुलिश कैंडल, प्राइस मूव्ड अप, देयर इज नो पैटर्न। You can say that there is a range W, but not exactly that। उसके अलावा यहाँ पे there is this pullback, again great pullback, but I don't know if I'll take it। even if I take it, this is not a great opportunity। It got break even here, no, here I didn't took it, this was the great opportunity। no। so basically वीकली में तो हमें देखना ही नहीं है, क्योंकि वीकली फिबोनाची लुक्स बोरिंग। उसके अलावा हाउ आई कैन यूज वीकली फिबोनाची इज समथिंग लाइक दिस, जिसने कहीं ना कहीं कुछ लेवल्स पे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है। 3 पे आई एम वेटिंग फॉर 0.5। आई वांट प्राइस टू कम एट दिस जोन, क्योंकि ये जो आप 0.5 का जोन देख रहे हो ना, इट इज कन्फ्लुएंसिंग विद सो मेनी अदर जोन्स। लेट मी शो यू, ठीक है। तो ध्यान में रखने के लिए मैं केवल यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा जोन बना रही हूँ, और यहाँ पे हम लिख भी देते हैं सो दैट वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई आई हैवंट टुक द अपॉर्चुनिटी। ठीक है, तो मैंने यहाँ पे 0.5 वीकली लिख दिया है। राइट नाउ हम डेली चार्ट पे, अगर हम डेली का स्ट्रक्चर देखें, लो हायर हाइज, हायर लो, अगेन अ हायर हाई, एंड देयर इज दिस पुल बैक। अगर प्राइस इसका हाई ब्रेक नहीं कर रहा है, वी माइट सी कि प्राइस यहाँ तक आ सकता है। अगर ये बुलिश ही है तो मुझे नहीं मालूम क्या होगा, बट मैं तो एक पुल बैक ही एक्सपेक्ट कर रही हूँ। और अगर मैं उस हिसाब से मार्क करूँ तो दिस इज 0.618 का डेली लेवल। ओके, सो अब मैं यहाँ पे एक और फिबोनाची का कन्फ्लुएंस ऐड करने जा रही हूँ 0.618 डेली टाइम फ्रेम पे। ठीक है, अब ये तो हमने देख लिया, बट मैं अगर आपको एक बार फिर से वीकली टाइम फ्रेम पे आके ये दिखाऊं कि प्राइस 2.618 एग्जैक्टली तो नहीं कह सकते, बट एक काइंड ऑफ जोन पे ही है, वहीं पे ही है, इतना कोई डिस्टेंस नहीं है। तो वी हैव द कन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ 3 फिबोनाचीज कि प्राइस इस लेवल पे आ सकता है, एंड ये एक मेजर लेवल है, ठीक है। तो ये बात तो हो गई कि मैं क्यों पुल बैक एक्सपेक्ट कर रही हूँ और कहाँ कर रही हूँ। अब आ जाते हैं वीकली चार्ट पे, एक बार फिर से एनालिसिस प्रॉपर स्ट्रैटेजी के हिसाब से कर लेते हैं, ठीक है। दिस इज द लो विच आई एम लुकिंग एज अ हायर लो इन वीकली। हायर लो के बाद एक हाई तो नहीं बना, अगेन it's a high but it's not a higher high, lower high you can say, but higher low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, again price is moving forward up, that's what we can see। तो bias simple है, bullish। अब आ जाते हैं डेली टाइम फ्रेम पे। in daily what we can see is price has given the break of structure from this zone, okay, so we have this break of structure. Now we had the bearish candle. What we'll do, we'll mark the major swings which I feel are these two. This is the swing low which is also a higher low, and this is a higher high. Now there are 3 levels for me right now which is important, but major level which I would say is what, it's 0.618 level. Why I have told you before, why, okay, तो दोबारा पूछने का नहीं बनता है, मतलब अभी इस वीडियो में ही बताया है। दिस इज 0.5। लेट्स सी प्राइस यहाँ इन सभी लेवल्स पे किस तरह से परफॉर्म कर रहा है। हम जब तक समझेंगे नहीं तब तक हमें बिल्कुल भी ट्रेड करने में मज़ा नहीं आएगा। राइट नाउ it's been days since I feel bored because I haven't been able to take any trades except कल एक ट्रेड लिया out of wanting to take the trade, maybe I would say it was according to strategy, but मैंने अपने आप को मना किया था कि मैं 1 hour में ट्रेड नहीं करूँगी, but still I took the trade, but I was able to close it before it hit stop loss। पहले तो ये हो गया हमारा। अब हम 4 आवर में आ जाएंगे। 4 आवर में यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है वो भी मैं बता देती हूँ। क्यों बताना है, क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ पे एक डब्ल्यू पैटर्न है, बट मैंने उसको ट्रेड नहीं किया। क्यों नहीं किया वो भी बताना ज़रूरी है। प्राइस मेरा हायर हाई एंड देन हायर लो, अगेन अ हायर हाई, created a support, okay, but then it came down and closed below this major 4 hour higher low, जिसके प्राइस को ऊपर ही रहना था, which tells us what, which tells us that we have the break of structure, or you can say trend change, क्योंकि it is kind of like trend change, क्योंकि स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम विच इज़ 4 आवर उस पर हमारा स्ट्रक्चर बेरिश हो चुका है। अब जब स्ट्रक्चर बेरिश हो चुका है तो उसके लिए मुझे क्या चाहिए होता है, मुझे चाहिए मेरा RSI विच शुड बी बिलो 30 फॉर मी टू ट्रेड रिवर्सल, जस्ट लाइक यहाँ पे था। ये देखेंगे तो RSI इज बिलो 30, इट्स 25.58, here also it's 19, and look how beautifully price moved up। तो ये तो मैं समझ गई कि ऐसा हो रहा है, बट डब्ल्यू पैटर्न कैसे वो बताती हूँ। क्या हुआ, प्राइस ने यहाँ तक आया, मैं विक भी मार्क कर रही हूँ, फिर ऊपर गया, फिर नीचे आया और एक काइंड ऑफ पिन बार जैसा कैंडल बनाया। अब अगर मैं देखूँ तो इट्स एक्सटेंडेड डब्ल्यू फॉर मी। वाई, क्योंकि प्राइस की ये जो रेंज है, एक मिनट, प्राइस ने भले ही ब्रेक नीचे दिया बट इवेंचुअली इट क्लोज्ड अप। अगर ये ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर नहीं देता, ट्रेंड चेंज नहीं देता, तो ये सेटअप सही था, बट इसने ट्रेंड चेंज दे दिया है, जिसका इंडिकेशन है कि देयर आर चांसेस दैट प्राइस विल मेक अ लोअर हाई एंड देन मूव, एंड आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग this as a swing high. Why? Because this is the major structure which got broken. And this is the higher high. और अब इस मेजर स्ट्रक्चर से अगर हम फिबोनाची लगा रहे हैं, so right now prices are above 0.618, which is not great, not looking like it is coming back to give me the pullback. Because अगर इसके ऊपर रिटेस्ट दे रहा है तो there is a chance that price can move up. I don't know what is going to happen. I really don't know. But simplest way to understand this is मैंने क्यों नहीं ट्रेड लिया है, क्योंकि ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर मिला है मुझे। अब इस चीज़ को कितना अंडरस्टैंड कर सकती हूँ मैं, मुझे नहीं मालूम, क्योंकि I'm confused. I'm confused so much so that I don't know what to do. And why I say that is because I've been trading this same strategy since so long. I think 2023, 2024, 25, and मैंने इस स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ ही एक phase 1 पूरा भी किया है, and still it feels like I'm doing something. Damn it, this I don't want to feel this way. Like ये जो thoughts होते हैं, extra thoughts आते रहते हैं, whether I'm capable or not, this and that. I know I am capable. It's just there are so many things which can happen. There are nth number of possibilities, and I don't know all of them. And I don't know what to do now. My mind says just backtest some more. You will know. That's what happens with me. I backtest. I gain confidence. But then what? एक अपॉर्चुनिटी निकल जाती है मेरे हाथ से। ये केवल एक पहली बार नहीं हुआ है। It always happens with me. It used to happen. I have no idea. Even though I seek for ideas so that I can understand things well and learn and trade well, but still there is everyone on social media shows so much of confidence and so much of like things जो कि real नहीं है उनकी life में. Even though they are not profitable, they show that they are, and somehow they become. And there comes the thought of fake it till you make it. I don't want to. जब तक मेरे दिमाग में कोई थॉट क्लियर नहीं होता है तब तक मैं उस पर स्टक रहती हूँ. राइट नाउ आई नो कि प्राइस एक्शन फॉर्म होता रहेगा, वी विल नो द रियलिटी, बट एट व्हाट कॉस्ट? एक अपॉर्चुनिटी अगर निकल गई तो, एंड यू नो माई अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर नॉट easy to capture. It's so hard some days, exhausting mentally. as much as I want to feel that it's easier, it's easy money, you can wait for 0.618 and easily and come back and see pattern there, and if there is no pattern then don't trade it, wait for another opportunity. If there is, trade it. But there is lot of things which I need to figure out. You know what? I am not lying. I have so many back tested data about my strategy. So much of data that you will think why I doubt when I have so much of data. Oh, bro, I don't know. That's me. Okay, so this is the analysis for me. Majorly, I would say 0.618 का डेली फिबोनाची लेवल ही इम्पोर्टेंट है फिलहाल तो. अगर प्राइस ऊपर भी चला जाता है देन आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर मी. आई विल वेट फॉर अदर अपॉर्चुनिटी टू कम. And now what we can do is we can back test price action, gold especially. I want to see some examples जहाँ पे प्राइस ट्रेंड चेंज कर रहा है और अपॉर्चुनिटी देने के बाद मतलब फेक अपॉर्चुनिटी दे रहा है और नीचे आ रहा है. आई वांट टू सी दैट. सो देयर इज नो सेटअप हियर. Okay. BOS lower high came down. Look how easy it is to read the price action and how difficult it is to wait for the price action to form and then do things. It's not BOS, it's trend change for some time. Like few traders market it as CH or CH, change of character. Okay, let's seriously try to find something. What are you looking for? I am looking for break of structure and then price coming down like this, giving me opportunity. ये एक ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर हो, उसके बाद प्राइस नीचे आया हो, यहाँ पे हमें एक डब्लू पैटर्न बनाया हो, बट देन फिर नीचे आ जाओ. ऐसा कुछ ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. ओके, सो दिस इज ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर. नॉट दिस अप ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट में. Just wait for this. It is a break of structure. Let's remove the drawing so that. Okay, so this is a break of structure, but it's just the wick. But still, price came down. Didn't give us the opportunity. Now, यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं. This is the higher high, higher low. higher high, higher low, price didn't broke this high. जब तक ये हाई ब्रेक नहीं होता तब तक वी कैंट से दिस इज अ स्ट्रॉन्गर लेवल. तब तक हमारे लिए ये एक मेजर लेवल है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, ग्रेट थिंग्स. ओके, ये इट्स नॉट 100% श्योर हायर लो क्योंकि इसने हायर हाई नहीं बनाया है. दिस इज द हायर लो विच मेड हायर हाई, देन दिस इज द मेजर स्विंग. अब वहीं हमारे यहाँ पे दिस इज द हायर लो क्योंकि इसने हायर हाई बनाया है. उसके बाद ये जो लो बना विच इज टोटली फाइन, इसके नीचे प्राइस जाता है, यहाँ तक आ सकता था, मतलब इससे ऊपर जब तक था तब तक बुलिश, बट नाउ आई डोंट थिंक सो. So but there is this trend change which has happened in 4 hour, but I am considering this. Why? Because this is the higher low. Okay, swing high, swing low. This is the low major, so no break of structure or anything like that. Okay, I can see something here. I don't know if it is truly, because you see this is not a pullback candle, this is just an opposite candle. This is an opposite candle, not a pullback candle again. This is not a pullback candle, not an opposite candle. Again, not a pullback, not an opposite. Not here even. So I won't consider any of these as a trend change or structure change. And this is why you can see RSI is still above 30. And this is a trend trade. Look. And what is the swing high and the lows? Major, it's this and this. Why? If you really want to know, go watch Ilian Forex channel, YouTube, and he will provide you the best knowledge you would want. So yeah, this is not a trend change. No. I can't say this is a swing. These are the swing levels, 100%, but they doesn't change your trend. Yeah. Here, this is an opposite candle and a pullback candle, I would say. And yes, this is also an opposite candle and a pullback candle. How we will mark it is like this. Now this is the opposite and pullback candle. So basically, if price breaks this low, we are bearish, because this is the higher low which made the higher high, and once this breaks, we have this beautiful candle जो कि नीचे जा रहा है और काफी अच्छा मोमेंटम था यहाँ पे. तो reading price action always great, I am telling you that 100%. This is a pullback candle and opposite candle. Let's just analyze this. Came down, went up. This is the higher low, wick fake out. I'm not taking wick fake out as the structure breaks because there is a lot of liquidity which happens in gold. Now price failed to break above this high, which is telling me what? So this is the opposite candle and the pullback candle. Price came here. I won't say this is the higher low, but yeah, this is why, because doesn't exist now. This does. Price did made a smaller lower high, lower low, but then it changed its trend, made a higher low, break of structure, made a head and shoulder kind of pattern and started to move up, giving us the W pattern. Yeah, it's great. It does look great. Break of structure. Now what we can do is mark higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. रख ही रहने दो, कहीं भी रख दो। अरे रखे रहने दो का मतलब क्या होता है? Higher high. Hello. Okay, so we have this higher high and we have this higher low. Let's just say that it is, or maybe we can go with this one. Let's go for that. This is the higher low, and price gave a break of structure and made a higher high. आज हम यही करने वाले हैं पूरे जितने भी टाइम तक हम बैक टेस्ट करेंगे, so that we can get to understand what is happening here. Higher highs, again higher lows. Why higher low? Because price did broke the structure. Again a higher high. 1 4-hour candle is fine for me. And higher low. Price did created a higher high, which really tells this is a higher low. Now, if we say, let's just say, if we say so, because that's what we do. And this is the trend change. What we'll do is we'll look for sells. Sells where? Maybe at Fibonacci level, or maybe at this swing high. And that's how price came down. But it didn't break this low, which is totally fine. And now we have our higher low, which is going to be this lowest. And then price broke the structure inside. Whatever happened is totally not our problem. But if there is this trend change, we should have another trend change, right? Yes, we do. It's a smaller trend change. We have this smaller wick trend change in our favor. It's this. Okay, and then price made a higher low. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, respecting, and then moving up. See? Beautiful. Let's mark them too. Let's do that. This is the low. This is the higher high, and then there is this, which is higher low, and then there is this as a higher high, and this as a higher low, because this created this higher high and created this higher low. Again, we have this breakup structure, which is totally fine. This candle को यहाँ पे यूज किया. There are many other higher lows. No, not this. This one. And then majorly what I would say is this. This is the strong higher low. Okay. But then we have other. This is 97,635, 97,68. So we have a higher high and a higher low, and again a higher high and again a higher low. If any of these breaks, this higher low caused this higher high, and now when price broke this wick, now we can say that prices are bearish for at least some time, and created a lower low, which is this. This is a lower high, and we'll save it as lower high, as lower low. Okay, and again we'll mark this as lower high as price broke below this wick. Lower low. Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry. जब तक प्राइस ये ब्रेक नहीं करता we cannot say that, but inside structure are too many, so trend change पहले ही हो चुका है. How this wick? Okay, but if we are considering this, it then created a lower low, that's why this is not a lower high. So we have a higher low, and I am considering this as a trend change area, and this is why. Okay, great. This is why we have this as a higher high. Now that we have bullish sentiments in the market, there is this higher high and this higher low price broke, because this is an inside structure again. If you want to do it, do it, but I'm not going to. Again, higher high. Did price broke? Yes. Higher low. Then the price broke this. We have this as higher highs. This is the major low. Not this, bro. This is that low. And if we see the wick, it did broke something. This is all so much of liquidity, and then price changed its thing. So I would rather not want to do anything at all in this consolidation. Yeah. And mark these higher highs and higher lows. Yeah, we are back to our time frame. This is again a higher high. Do we have a higher low? Yes, we do. 5973 and 593. ये ज़्यादा नीचे है, but this is ठीक है. This is a higher low. Unless this is not broken, yeah. And then we have this as a higher high, and then we have this as a higher low, not this. Why? Because this low didn't give us the breakout above this. This low gave the breakout above this higher high. So this is the low. This is that low basically. Higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. Now we can say this is a pullback candle and an opposite candle, but it didn't give us the break of structure for us to understand that yes, price is moving bullish. No, so this is not the higher low. What is the higher low? Which broke the higher high. And what was that? It's this higher low. It broke. And this is the higher high. This is the higher low. You can see there is this higher high. And here we can clearly understand how price broke the structure. This is the trend change, major, and price came down. Now how we are going to mark it is this is the lower low and lower high. Broke this lower low, made a high, low high, again lower low, lower high, lower low, but it didn't made a lower high. Why? Because price broke this, but somehow this is a resistance and this is an inside level, so we can mark it as trend change area and see the change in trend. Higher low, you can look for this too, but that's up to you totally. This is higher high. If you where is the swing? So this is the higher low, and this is the higher high. Why? This is not a pullback candle according to rules. Higher high. Unless this is broken, you cannot say price has changed its structure. But now that it has broken the lows, you can say that there is something which doesn't feel right here. what? This is a high, lower high, I created a lower low, lower high, lower low, market structure shift. This is that lower high which got broken and created a higher high and higher low and higher high again. But if you see, there is RSI even, and this tells me that even though there is a structure break which makes it a reversal trade, RSI is present for you there to take the trade. Now we have the answer. We didn't do anything wrong by not taking that trade. We did right. Now let me show you what I am saying. Here price broke the structure, came below, even made a pattern, which is totally fine. You look here, there is this RSI which is not at all in our favor. It's 39, it's not below 30. And here what you can see is this higher low got broken, price did made a structure like pattern for us, and there is RSI which is below 30. You can enter at this big candle, or some people might enter here, want to, and take this target. So yes, I didn't do anything wrong. And that's how simple things work. That's how you can be sane in this loan trading world. So basically we had this trend change, and it's totally fine to have it, because then we have the structure break and again higher highs, higher lows. So basically what caused this break of structure is this low, this is higher low, and this is a low, lower low, because it broke this higher low. And what is the higher high now? Higher high, it's gonna be doji. We have it. This is the higher high. Inside. Okay, let's mark this as a higher high. And yeah, that's not right. Inside structure is also there, so I would mark it. This is a higher high from inside. And if this is a higher high, what is the higher low, bro? This is not a higher high. This is the higher high. And this is the higher low. Again, price broke this and made a higher high and a higher low. And then this higher high. So basically, when price breaks this, you're saying, then we are bearish. Yes, we are. And that's how price took resistance and then came down. So you are saying price created a lower low and a lower high, and then again a lower low. If you don't see the inside structure, yes. I don't want to. And you can 100% take this as a structure break, but there is no need to, because we have other confirmations. It's a W pattern with RSI and Fibonacci and many other things. So yeah, it was a great trade. Price broke, made a higher low and a higher high. Again, a higher low and a higher high, a higher low. Let's see which is the higher high. This is the higher high. Again, a higher low and a higher high, because this higher low created this. Now we have this major level. Why? Because it is, and this shows what? Trend change clearly. Now it's totally up to you whether you want to take the trades here or not. There is this trend change happening here. Okay, so now we can say if this is the trend change, then this is the higher low and a higher high. But are we going to take this trade? No. Why? Because I am expecting price to create another lower low at Fibonacci area which we marked. Okay, after so many of these markings, I have some confidence. That's how I gain confidence. Oh my god. I'm not a good teacher. I try, but I'm not. Okay, now let's mark the important levels. Higher high, higher low, major structure broke. Why? Because it did. It wanted to. This is the trend change. This is a higher high. I don't want it to be there. Let's just be here. And created a lower high. Lower low, sorry. And now we are looking for a lower high. Inside trade? I don't want to do any inside trades. So unless price breaks this, I'm not going to do anything. And eventually I am going to wait for a daily pullback at this zone of Fibonacci, especially 0.618 level. That's it. That is the analysis. There is nothing else to do. No trades are running right now except for that back testing one. And I'm not going to close it yet. Let me just show you. Okay, we have it. Uh, you can see It's $1,480, something like that, but it's not real, so there is nothing to be like, oh my god, what a money. No, it's totally fine. Now, this I was thinking of taking it, but then I understood no, it's a structure break. You don't need to see anything. And just wait for mm, exactly this level. Okay, this is it. Now, one thing which I have understood it is important to know whether the trade is a pullback trade or a reversal trade. And why it is important is because if you are trading pullback, then structure should be in your favor, in even in the 4-hour time frame. Or if you are trading reversal, then RSI 30, sorry, RSI 6 should be in your favor below 30. Okay, and yeah, I hope it is going to help me in the long run that I understood it. Yeah, let's close the stream for today. I really hope I didn't said any bad words, and if I did, I'm really sorry about it. There are times when I don't feel like myself and I say things which I don't mean to, and I'm really sorry about it. If you learned anything, that's great. If you didn't, please learn things about trading. It should not take this many years for you to become successful as it is taking for me. It's been more than 5 years. I am break even, I am profitable, I am not profitable, but I'm not consistently profitable. That's what is uh, has happened till now, but I don't want it to happen anymore. I'm gonna make sure more trades that I take now from now are going to be profitable, are going to be so much so in my favor that I'm gonna make money on them. Okay, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. If there is any opportunity, gold comes here, please tell me that. Okay, see you. Bye bye.